Strange the Dreamer is a 2017 young adult high fantasy novel by acclaimed author Laini Taylor. It is the first installment of the Strange the Dreamer duology, followed by Muse of Nightmares, 2019. Taylor is also known for her 2011 trilogy Daughter of Smoke and Bone, which follows a 17-year-old art student in Prague who becomes entangled in a war between angels and demons. The novel begins with a haunting prologue in which a nameless, blue-skinned girl falls from the sky, impaling herself on the finial of a wrought iron gate amidst a scene of devastation. Her ghost rises from the body and disappears into the heavens. Chapter 1 shifts to the childhood of the protagonist, Lazlo Strange, an orphan placed under the care of monks. Lazlo never feels at home in the abbey and finds solace in stories of a legendary lost city. When some unknown force erases the city's name from memory and replaces it with Weep, Lazlo becomes determined to uncover its secrets. Now 20, Lazlo serves as a librarian in the great library of Zazma, a role far more suited to him than monastic life. Obsessed with Weep, he immerses himself in fairy tales and meticulous research. Because his peers dismiss fairy tales as trivial, Lazlo is frequently ridiculed. Yet a clue he uncovers in a fairy tale sparks a critical alchemical breakthrough, though only Lazlo and the brilliant but arrogant alchemist Theon Nero understand its significance. With Lazlo's insight, Nero discovers the secret to creating gold. Lazlo's lifelong study of Weep bears fruit when a delegation of human warriors from the city itself arrives in Zazma, seeking aid in rebuilding. Selected for his deep knowledge of Weep's history and language, Lazlo joins a group of esteemed scholars, including Theon Nero. The delegation is led by Eril-Fane, hero of Weep, known as the Godslayer. He offers no details about the crisis in his city, but seeks their assistance. Above Weep, in a citadel that floats over the city, hide the children of the gods who once ruled there. 2 centuries earlier, 6 gods descended upon Weep, terrorizing its people through abduction and abuse. Eril-Fane destroyed the gods and their progeny to free the city. However, 5 children survived: Sarai, Minya, Feral, Sparrow, and Ruby. They conceal themselves, knowing humans would kill them instantly if their existence were discovered. Minya, the only survivor old enough to remember the atrocities, fosters a deep-seated hatred and strives to instill it in the others, who, having been infants during the massacre, feel less animosity. Each godspawn possesses a unique gift. Minya can bind ghosts, and Sarai can disperse her consciousness into black moths to enter and manipulate dreams. Under Minya's command, Sarai terrorizes humans in their sleep, yet her encounters grant her empathy for the very people she is ordered to harm. Through interactions with Eril-Fane, Lazlo learns the painful history behind Weep. For Eril-Fane, the city is a site of trauma, haunted by memories of the carnage, despite his actions having ultimately freed the citizens. Eril-Fane reveals that, though the gods are gone, their citadel remains, a colossal floating angel casting its shadow over the city. He seeks the delegation's help in liberating Weep from that shadow. When he learns of the surviving godspawn, he realizes they too must be confronted. Minya immediately plots vengeance upon the Godslayer's return, while Sarai hesitates, reluctant to punish humans who were once victims themselves. Nevertheless, she obeys Minya's orders and infiltrates the delegation's dreams, encountering Lazlo for the first time. Lazlo is the first human to see Sarai without fear or revulsion, and a bond forms between them, evolving into romance. Lazlo's acceptance inspires Sarai with hope that humans and godspawn might coexist peacefully, motivating him to urge Eril-Fane toward reconciliation rather than destruction. Tensions climax when a delegation member attempts to destroy the citadel. Lazlo intervenes, manipulating the magical metal of the floating structure, revealing himself to be Godspawn. Witnessing Lazlo's heroism, the citizens of Weep recognize his valor, and Eril-Fane and the others set aside past enmities. Amid the chaos, Sarai falls from the citadel, dying upon impalement by a wrought iron fence, the scene mirrored in the prologue. Grief-stricken, Lazlo pleads with Minya to restore Sarai as a ghost. Bitter yet bound by her own rules, Minya obliges, demanding Lazlo swear obedience to her commands. He agrees, realizing that his story is only just beginning. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.